Hey everybody, so today we're going to learn how to use the gradient map in Photoshop. This tool allows you to change the colors of your image in a creative way. So if you're ready, let's go. Welcome to another video on your own channel, Resource Boy. I'm Mary, and today I'm here to talk about gradient maps. I want to explain it to you in the simplest way possible, showing you exactly how it works. We'll go through practical examples together so you can fully grasp this tool. Without further ado, let's go into our tutorial. So to add a gradient map to our image, first of all, open your photo in Photoshop. From this section, click on gradient map to apply the default Photoshop gradient map to your image. Well, if I want to explain exactly how this gradient map works, I can say that every image has made up of dark and light points, and each point of the image has a brightness value where 255 is completely white and 0 is completely black. Now, just think of a color strip called a gradient. This strip starts from one color and ends with another. In our example, we started from black and ended with white. So what does this mean? It means that the dark areas of our image have taken on the black color, the bright areas have taken on the white color, and the midtones have taken on the color in between, which is gray. So the gradient map, as the name suggests, maps colors onto the image. For instance, if we start with a dark color, like red, and transition to white, you can see that the whites cover the bright parts of the image. So if I change the white to another color, for example, this color, you can see how it shifts from red to a teal and greenish color. So the midtone, which is a kind of orange, covers the middle areas of the image, as you see. So if I just click here to add another color, just like this, you can see how it increases the intensity of the mid-tones. So changing this color, for instance, to a purple shows a rather strange effect where the darkest parts of the image are red, as you see, and the mid-tones are dark purple and the light areas are teal and green. So adjusting the values can increase or decrease the intensity of these mid-tones. So the more we move it to the left, the greater the impact on the brighter pixels. So moving it to the right increases the influence on the darker parts of the image, allowing for unique changes, which is great. So gradient map works like this, friends. You can have several colors in your gradient, and adding each of these colors can have a specific effect on your image. So there's no right or wrong here. Using gradient map, you can by using gradient map, you can create images with colors that don't exist in the real world, allowing you to creatively change your photos and achieve something entirely new, which I think is fantastic, and you can't find it nowhere else. So if I use these 3 colors and hit OK, my gradient map now has its blending mode set to normal, and if I change this to overlay or soft light, you can see how the color changes affects the image's intensity and appearances. So I can control this with opacity, and this is another way to use the gradient map, which can be quite interesting in its own right. So this is the simplest definition I could give you about gradient maps. Now in this section, I want to introduce you the free gradient maps package from Resource Boy. You can download this package from the link in the description after downloading the product. and extracting it from the zip file, you will see something like this. If you double click, Photoshop will open and the gradients will be added to Photoshop, though you won't see any notification. If you click on this section, you'll see that ResourceBoy's gradient maps have been added. By clicking on this section, you can view the gradient maps listed here and see the effect each one has on your image. So this is currently a gradient map that gives our image a heat map effect. This has been quite trendy in recent years, and you might have seen much images in other designers' work. You can easily use these preset gradient maps and save your time. You can fully edit each of these gradient maps as well. For example, I can change the colors of this gradient map and get the effect that I think is more suitable. Like this. It's really fantastic and can save you a lot of time while creating your interesting images. And you can spend your time and select any of these suitable gradients you want, which I think it can be really, really amazing, create some great results for you. So now I want to give you another example of gradient maps to show you how you can apply a gradient map to a text and create an interesting artistic effect. So I'll close this image and create a new document with dimensions of 3000 by 2000 pixels. So I'll duplicate the background layer with Ctrl J, and I'll select the tool and type my desired text. Just like this. So I position it in the center of the canvas and select both the text layer and the layer below it with Control, and then click on Convert to Smart Object. So now I want to add a blur effect. I go to Filter, Blur Gallery, and Field Blur. I set it to about an amount like, I think 8 is great. So then I select Iris Blur and increase the blur slightly, just like this. So I think it's great about this much. So I adjust the radius and add a bit of noise to the work, which I think looks so interesting. I think it's great. So everything looks good now. I click OK. So next, I want to use gradient maps to enhance our design. I go to this section and click on gradient map right here. So I open it and select the gradient map right here. Just look at how beautifully it affects our text and creates an amazing effect. Honestly, it's just so fantastic. So you can create a beautiful poster with this technique, which has been very, very trendy in recent years, and you might have seen examples of it in many places. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I was able to explain the concept of gradient maps well. If you enjoyed watching this video and were satisfied with this tutorial, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the exclusive section of ResourceBoy. There are many free resources available there that you can download for free and use in your personal and commercial projects. Until the next video, goodbye.